हरि ओम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Bhagavad Gita, a conversation with God daily. In this series, today, chapter 17, shloka number 20. दातव्यम् इति यद्दानं दीयतेऽनुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम्. The penance of the body, penance of speech and penance of the mind was explained, and these austerities, whether they are sattvic, rajasic or tamasic, what qualities make them sattvic, what qualities make them rajasic, that was also explained. Today, the three types of charity is explained. Datavyam iti yaddanam diyate anupakarine. When something is given in charity without expecting anything in return. You should not give something because if you give today, that person will do something for you tomorrow. If I am going to donate today to that person, I'll get a sizable order from him for my business. So, I am giving this donation. Without any such expectation, you give in charity. The person who receives can do nothing in return, but you give wholeheartedly. Don't expect anything in return. And charity must be given deshe kale cha patre cha, in a proper place, in a kshetra. Shankara Bhashyam says a kshetra like Kurukshetra, where Bhagavad Gita is being said by Lord Krishna. A kshetra in Navatirupati, in a Divya Desam, when charity is done, then it is very special. Kale, during the proper time, Sankranti Punya Kala, in 2 or 3 days, it is Makara Sankranti. On such auspicious days, Patrecha, to a proper person, you should not give in charity just to anybody. To a great scholar, to one who has learnt all the Vedas and the Vedangas also, to a tapasvi, to a sadhu. Such charity is sattvic in nature. यत्तु प्रत्युपकारार्थं फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः दीयते च परिक्लिष्टं तद्दानं राजसंस्मृतम्. When you give something expecting something in return, as I said earlier, if I am going to give this donation, then I will be benefited, so I am giving this. Such charity, and you give it without actually wanting to give. No other go, I'll have to give, so I'm giving it. With such an attitude, not wholeheartedly, and expecting praise and appreciation for your charity. I donate something for a temple, nothing, just one tube light you donate, and beneath that you write donated by so and so. Whatever we give, we want the world to know, I have donated so much money. Such charity is rajasek. Adeshakale yaddanam apatrebhyascha diyate asatkritam avajñatam tattamasamudahritam. Charity that is given in an improper place, not a punya kshetra, and to a person who doesn't actually deserve it. If you are going to give in charity to an organization which is engaged in some illegal activity, then that sin gets attached to you also. You also accrue those sins. If you are going to give to a person who actually doesn't deserve that, always be careful where your money goes. If it is going to go for some wrong purpose, then you also accrue that sin. So, patram, to whom something is given, is very important. And when something is given, humiliating the person who receives it. Somebody comes asking you for help. Ask him to wait. You've got no work, but simply roam around here, there for half an hour, 1 hour, make that person wait. Then come, give just 75% of whatever he asked. That too, speaking so many unwanted things, hurting him, and finally giving. After giving also, keep saying that for years together. When he was in such a difficulty, it was I who helped him. I gave so many lakhs to him. Because of me, today he is like this. Such a type of charity is tamasek. Om tatsaditi nirdesho brahmanastrividha smritaha brahmanastena vedascha yajñascha vihitah pura. Om tat sat. This, the Brahman, is said in these 3 ways. Om tat sat. Based on these 3, the Vedas and Yajnas were formulated previously. Tasmad omityudahritya yajnadana tapah kriyaha pravartante vidhanoktaha Satatam Brahmavadinam. So those who are very well versed in the Vedas, they start any yajna, any penance, or they give any charity after chanting Om. Tadityanabhisandhaya phalam yajnatapah kriyaha danakriyascha vividhaha kriyante mokshakangshibihi. Mokshakangshibihi, those who desire for liberation, when they perform yajnas, they do some penance or they give something in charity, they always chant Tat. Tat means that Brahman. So Tat. They think of that Brahman and do anything. Danakriyascha vividaha, whatever type of charity it be. You give gold, you give a land in charity, whatever it is, everything you chant Tat and then do it. Sadbhave sadhubhave cha sadityetat prayujyate prashaste karmani tatha satchabdah partha yujyate. Next is Sat. Om Tat Sat. Sat. Sat means something that exists. And Sat also is pronounced for the sake of bringing goodness. If something is not good, then you want to bring some goodness to it. You want the bad vibrations to be destroyed. Then that Sat is chanted. Prashaste karmani, in functions like marriages, this Sat is chanted. Whether it be a yajna, a penance or a charity, even if it is not sattvic, even if it has so many mistakes, you are doing it with so many mistakes, if you chant Om Tat Sat, then they become sattvic and they become perfect. Whatever rules here and there you might have missed, everything gets adjusted when this Om Tat Sat is chanted. Yajne tapasi dane cha sthiti saditi chochyate karma chaiva tadarthiyam sadityeva bhidhiyate. Being properly established in doing the yajna, tapas or charity is called Sat. All actions associated with this yajna or penance are also called Sat. Ashraddhaya hutam dattam tapastaptam kritam chayat asadhityuchyate partha nachatat pretya no iha. Whatever that is given without faith, whatever austerities are followed without proper faith, and whatever yajnas, pujas you do without faith, they are all called asat. And if you are going to do any of these without faith, then they don't yield results either in this world or in the other world. Both in material life and in spiritual life also, you don't get the proper result. Because they are outside the path prescribed to attain me. Whatever proper path is prescribed, it is outside that. It doesn't pertain to that path. So you will not get the proper result. With that ends the 17th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Tomorrow we are beginning the last chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Hari Om.